Hi there, Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine with this week's web fishing report. I'm going to jump right into the reports and start off talking about winter flounder, as that's on the minds of a lot of anglers across New England. And to get you going on your winter flounder season, we launched a new video this week entitled Early Season Flounder Tactics with Captain Al Lorenzetti. Now in this video he addresses not just the tactics to target these fish, but also rigging, chumming, spot location, basically everything you're going to need to know to get out on the water and target some winter flounder. You can check out the video with the quick link on our homepage on the scrolling carousel links. Basically, if you go to our homepage at thefisherman.com, you'll see multiple articles highlighted right at the top of the page. One of those, as it scrolls along, or you can toggle through the articles, will be Early Season Flounder Tactics. I highly recommend giving it a look, as it'll really, again, get you started for everything you need to know for winter flounder fishing. As far as reports on the flounder, we're starting to get more and more catches across Connecticut. Now, I wouldn't exactly say it's going great. However, boats are getting out. Anglers are able to scratch up their 2-fish limit, picking through a couple of shorts here and there. But again, any time spent on the water this early in the season, you can't complain about it. No real reports up in Massachusetts or Rhode Island as far as winter flounder yet. Obviously, with the colder water they've got up there, it's going to take a little bit longer to get going, but it really should kick into gear anytime now. Let's see, moving along, got a lot of reports this week of anglers as well as tackle shop owners reporting seeing osprey. Now, while this isn't exactly a fishing report, it's interesting to note because once these birds start to return to the area, they're fish eaters, so they're really not going to show up until there's fish around. They may be targeting herrings, small stripers, even those winter flounder we mentioned a minute ago, but it's always good to keep an eye to the osprey nest to see what they're doing. As far as actual fishing, let's see, we've got striper reports every day, more and more reports coming in from Facebook. I'm seeing it, guys that I've been talking to locally, and obviously in our fishing reports this week, really all across New England. However, as always, this time of the year when a hotbed of action takes place across Connecticut in the major rivers, Connecticut River, the Thames River, as well as the Housatonic, all of them are producing fish right now, and just seems to be that the Daiwa SP minnow is one of the hottest lures right now. Imitates small bait fish, looks like a herring. It's a tough lure to beat, and seems to be what everybody's throwing. Let's see, moving along. Not a whole lot going on right now as far as cod fishing. The boats didn't really get out last week. I think the Francis fleet made it out one day. They saw a lot of fish, but the cod just had lockjaw, so they had to look at some of the other species. All the boats are going to continue to sail whenever Mother Nature allows through the rest of this month into May if there's fish around still. However, they are starting to think and talk about the upcoming seasons, which would be squid fishing, which is a great opportunity on the head boats in Rhode Island, as well as following that, you've got the return of fluke fishing season. Then on the freshwater side of things, really the big news is trout. Massachusetts is already producing plenty of trout action for anglers because there's been upwards of 500,000 fish being dropped across the Bay State this spring. So basically anywhere that you can find that has trout fishing in it has got some new fish. As far as the season openers, Vermont as well as Rhode Island both open this Saturday, and then next weekend Connecticut follows suit. So every week you've got more and more opportunities to get out and target the trout. And along those lines, in this week's Fishing Report Supplement printed magazine, which goes out to all subscribers as well as available on our website, we've got a column by Mark Medosky, which addresses 5 of the most popular lures for spin fishermen, especially targeting these early season trout. So give it a look. So hopefully that helps you get out there, get on the water this week. I'm Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman, wishing you tight lines.